Yeah, it's on.
It's the best day, Flag Day.
Hey!
It's the best day, Flag Day.
Woo!
It's the best day, Flag Day.
Woo!
Let's get ready for a great flag today.
Yay!
Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm Jules, and welcome to Flag. Now, as I'm your host, I will be introducing our very next person who's going to be doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Now we have Sloan with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hello. Okay, so please put your right hand over your heart and stand up. And face the flag. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. Now we have Guhan.
Now it's time for birthdays. Aideen Teheranian, Marsden Bond, Charlotte Bola, Benny Wen, Miss Jocelyn, and last but not least, Miss O'Connell. Now it's time for the birthday song. Happy birthday.
Not on. This is embarrassing. Where's our birthday song? The problem is I don't know the birthday song.
Wait, what?
What do I do?
It's a hard one.
There's no kids to sing it.
We don't have anybody to sing it.
Wait a second. We have like 200 friends here.
Do you guys think you could help us? Oh, okay.
What?
Are you sure?
That is not enough. Can you help us?
All right, they're ready. They got it. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Hit it, maestro. Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. We need your help.
Come on.
Happy birthday, dear everyone.
Come on now.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you're so good. Sing it again.
Happy birthday to you.
Come on now. Sing it out loud. Happy birthday
Next up, we have shout-outs. Okay, thank you, Anisha, Ridge, and Mia, for you took responsibility during the trash project in science and picked up trash that wasn't yours. Thank you for keeping the campus beautiful. From Miss Shu. Thank you, Emily, for making the Attitudes Are Contagious banner. It hangs proudly in our room for all to see. Second graders read it every day. It's marvelous. You are a bucket filler. Miss Lee.
All right, we got our first wheel game. Woo! All right, let's see. Who's it gonna be? Cole Ryback! Come claim your prize! Oh, Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yeah, there's so much to be grateful for. I'm really grateful for you, Guhan, because you're such a hard worker.
Gratitude is important because it connects you to yourself and to the world.
Yes, and gratitude is also more than just simply saying thank you.
Gratitude is thinking about making the negative and turning it into positives in our lives.
Here are a couple benefits of being grateful. It improves physical health.
It improves sleep.
It improves psychological health.
It increases empathy.
It reduces aggression.
It gives you more social connection.
It enhances self-esteem.
It improves mental strength.
Next week, there will be this board up around the campus. Grab a post-it and write what you're grateful for and put it up. Next week, the other thing you'll be doing is during advisory, you'll be talking about what you're grateful for and learning more about how much there is to be grateful for. Look at this school, it's so beautiful. That's one thing you could be grateful for.
If you want, you could also research your family and say how you're grateful for your family.
No matter how old we are, there's a lot to unlearn and relearn about the history of our relationships with our indigenous neighbors. Instead of talking about indigenous people, we want to amplify their voices by sharing directly from a native podcast host, Matika Wilbur and Adrienne King. History isn't just about what happened a long time ago. History is also always in the making. Our native neighbors are still here. In a recent social media post, they shared a few achievements for the Native community, saying, Indigenous excellence is recognizing that our ancestors were scholars, knowledge keepers, artists, engineers, science protectors, dancers, singers, creatives, all kinds, fighters, and leaders. We are resilient, strong, intelligent, kind, and beautiful, just like those who came before us. We are diverse with rich histories, ceremonies, languages, medicines, and cultures. We are meant to do much in our lives. Indigenous excellence is our past, our present, and our future. They went on to share some achievements for the Indigenous community at large by sharing. Deb Holland from the Laguna Pueblo was confirmed as the first Native American Secretary of the Interior. Sheriff Davis, who is Ho-Chunk/Winnebago, was re-elected to office in Kansas. TV shows Res Dogs and Rutherford Falls are opening doors for more and better representation of Native peoples. Res Dogs was even described as a show by Indigenous folks for Indigenous folks. The Washington football team was renamed, and many sports teams are following suit, like the Cleveland Guardians. First Nations children who never returned from residential schools are finally being discovered. The Keystone Pipeline was officially terminated after a decade-long battle. Joy Hadho was appointed third term as a U.S. Poet Laureate. Shelley Lowe, Executive Director of Harvard University Native American Program, will be the nation's first Native American to serve as a chairperson of the National Endowment for the Humanities. Model Quanah Chasing Horse wore Navajo jewelry and proudly showed her traditional face tattoos at the Met Gala. Carissa Moore was the first woman to earn the gold medal in surfing at the Olympics. Full protections were restored to Bear's ears in the Grand Staircase Escalante in Utah.
And now this is back again. Well, it'll be here for the rest.
Good morning, I'm Miss Hollingsworth. I teach 8th grade science. And good morning. I heard a good morning back, thank you. Even though October has come to a close, we want to take time to share a little bit about LGBTQI+ History Month. This year, we chose to celebrate some of the people who just made history as newly elected officials in government, starting with our very own state of California. Alex Lee, California State Assembly. He's the first out-by person elected to State Assembly for District 25, which is us, right here in Alameda and Santa Clara counties. At 25 years old, he's also the youngest Asian American Assembly member.
Mark Tanico, California House of Representatives. Tanico won the 2020 election. He was the first gay person of color in Congress in 2011 and is of Japanese descent.
Marie Turner, Oklahoma House of Representatives. Turner is the first openly non-binary person elected to state legislature. They are also the first Muslim legislator in the state of Oklahoma.
Sharice David, Kansas House of Representatives. Davis won her 2020 re-election and is the first Indigenous lesbian in Congress. A member of the Ho-Chunk Nation, she made history in 2018 as one of the first 2 Indigenous women elected to Congress with Deb Haaland, who is now Cabinet Secretary. Stephanie Byers, Kansas House of Representatives. Byers, a member of the Chickasaw Nation, is the first Indigenous trans person elected to any state legislator.
Marjorie Jones and Richie Torres, New York. Jones and Torres made history together as the nation's first black gay men in Congress. Torres, pictured on the right, is also the first Afro-Latinx gay congressman. Sarah McBride, Delaware State Senator. McBride became the nation's first openly transgender state senator and is also a spokesperson for the Human Rights Campaign. Pete Buttigieg and Harvey Milk. Buttigieg, the current U.S. Secretary of Transportation, also made history last year as the first openly gay major party candidate for U.S. president. Finally, San Francisco's own Harvey Milk deserves mention. He helped pave the way as the first openly gay candidate in the history of California in the 70s.
More openly LGBTQIA+ candidates won elected office in 2020 than in any other year in U.S. history. As of today, 334 out candidates won their races out of the 782 known LGBTQIA plus candidates who appeared on the ballot in 2020. There is always more to do in the fight for equity and justice, and representation in our government is just one of the many steps forward worth celebrating. Thank you all.
All right, everybody, now we got the interactive wheel game. Let's see who's going to be the lucky winner today. And the winner is Emily King! Come up and get your prize! Congratulations! Okay. All right. Now we have a sports update.
Good morning. Okay, I just wanted to acknowledge a few teams that we have here on campus. Can the cross country team come up, please? Let's go. My friends worked so hard this year. They did 2 meets. A few of them qualified in the meets. They also did a meet here, and we had the first place winner in both categories. So give it up for your cross country team.
I'm so glad that there was a cross country team, and it was a very good experience. I've never done cross country before, so it was pretty awesome.
Thank you, cross country. I had fun with you guys. And thank you, Coach Katie. Coach Katie did an amazing job. Coach Katie here.
Let me just say that these kids did such an awesome job and put in so much hard work throughout the season. We hope to see more of you join cross country next year, and I hope everyone had a fun time, because that's the most important thing.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, cross country team. Volleyball players, all volleyball players.
Okay.
So this was a great group, coached by 3 different coaches. Some of them, it was their first year playing. They did a remarkable job. They always showed up to practice. Very proud of this group. Our eighth grade volleyball team made the playoffs. Actually, in that, they took 1 set also in the playoffs, so they did a really good job. Sloan.
Yeah, so I was on the 7th grade team, and even though we lost, there was so much. I think that we really improved throughout the season, and I was really glad to be on that team. It was fun.
Each team got better and better every single week. Just so proud of my friends over here, and they all did a great job. Thank you so much. Okay, last, can all of my football players come up? All of my football players come up. Okay, this is mostly our C team right here. They got 2nd place. They had fun all year. They were one of the only teams to compete against 7th and 8th graders, and they beat one of those teams, which is amazing. And just had so much fun. Vanessa, come here.
This was a really fun team to play on because everybody got to play at some point in the game, and it was just really fun to play. I was when I made a bad snap, they didn't boo me or like say I was bad. They just said try again and you'll do better.
She's one of the best snappers I ever had. So we would never boot a goat.
This team was really fun. I guess it was probably the best team we've had yet. We got our first trophy for Coach Jay.
Sorry. And our 8th grade team, they made it to the Super Bowl, which was amazing. They went 5-1 overall and played Almaden Country Day School and played against a great team. And I would have Brady talk.
So yeah, we haven't been able to play for the past year, so we're just really grateful for the opportunity that we got to play this year with Coach Jade and just the experience that we had. And it was just, the Super Bowl was such a close game, and it really could have gone either way. It was an excellent game, and it was really fun. So thank you, Coach Jade.
And I had so much help from all the teachers here, everybody in the PE department, Coach Mars and Coach Bryden. Everybody's just so helpful, and without them, it wouldn't have been this successful of a year. And I just wanted you guys to hear from Coach Bryden. He helped me so much. Came to every single football game, both A and B. Showed up to practice. Was just so inspiring for these all my young friends over here. So it was just awesome having them.
Well, my involvement is being overstated, but I actually just wanted to say for a moment, the first time I ever came to Hillbrook was to play a football game with the Stratford football team. And when we came over and saw the 8th grade, this was about 10 years ago, when we saw the 8th grade team warming up, we knew that it wasn't going to go our way. The Hillbrook team was a powerhouse at that time. Felt like they had 70 kids on the team, and now I find out that there were only 70 kids at the school. But I think it was about 75-0, and that's because they went easy on us. When we came to Almaden Country Day School, and I saw that team warming up, it had kind of a similar vibe. They were huge and fast and strong. Can you guys nod a little bit? Were they all those things? And I faithlessly told goalie, like, if we can keep this close, it's going to be a huge accomplishment. I've never seen a football game won or lost by a centimeter, but that's what happened. I don't know, anybody who wasn't there, this was the greatest football game that I've ever seen. And Rowan, our quarterback, on 4th and goal, down by 5, completed a pass in the end zone to David. And the kid on Almaden had pulled his flag the moment he let go of the football, and that is how that game ended. It could have gone either way. Some of these guys are telling me it was a photo finish, and it might have been called the wrong way. Is that true also? Have we looked at the film enough, you guys? There's a bit of a conspiracy going around. And then Jade has to give me the microphone because Coach Jade cannot say, can I get a huge round of applause for Coach Jade? He's not allowed to say that in the rules of microphone. But the school is back as a regional powerhouse. I cannot wait to move past Almaden and all. And Jade is here to build that. It's probably the best football experience I've had. And I just say keep clapping a lot, but you already did a pretty good job.
Thank you, Hillbrook.
Many thanks to our coaches, to our athletes, and also to any of you who were able to come and cheer on the Bears this year. Thank you so much for being supporters of our athletics program. You make a difference when you cheer us on. Are there any other announcements from teachers before? I have one more announcement. The slide's not on there. Okay. On Sunday, there is an event in Los Gatos that's a chance for you to come with your families and live out some of our school's core values, particularly being kind and being your best. On Sunday at 2 p.m., there's a march starting at the high school, and it's the Los Gatos March United Against Hate. And it's a chance for you to join together with us. I'll be there with my family. Mr. Lavage will be there to show that we stand against hate in all its forms. And that we care about being a kind and inclusive community. We're planning on meeting at 1:45 p.m. at the baseball field near Fisher if you'd like to join us, but you can also find us on the way. We hope you'll be there, and we look forward to living out our core values and our beliefs as a school in a simple but meaningful way. And would anyone like to tell a joke? Jackson, Addie,
Jackson.
Stella, Sloan, sorry. Dylan, Grayson, Caleb, Wes, Sean, sorry. If you are raising your hand and you want to tell a joke, if you take your hood off, I can tell who you are better. I'm sorry. Mia, Savannah. Let's go. It's hard with the masks. All right, we'll start there today.
Hello, my name is Grayson. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Aren't you glad I'm not saying knock, knock anymore? Hi, I'm Grace. Hi, I'm Sloan. Why was the Easter Bunny so upset? Because he was having a bad hair day. Hi, my name's Dylan. Okay, knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. The door's locked.
Hi, I'm Molly. I'm Carson. I'm Sophia. I'm Addie. How do you greet a woman's shoes? High heels. High heels. Hi, I'm Mika. Hi, I'm Sean. What do you call a cow on a motorcycle? A motorcycle.
Hi, I'm Savannah. Hi, I'm Ella. Where does the dog scientist go? To conduct experiments. To the laboratory.
Hi, I'm Jackson.
Why, Jackson?
What did the pig say to the cow? Nothing. What do you expect?
Hi, my name's Simon. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it was feeling crummy.
Great jokes today, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Friday. Be your best. 5th and 6th grade, you're dismissed first.